Hello, my name is Darth Slone. Do you suck at fishing? Are you struggling to catch diamond fish? If so, get yourself a Darth Slone mug. That's good coffee. You'll still suck at fishing, but you'll have coffee in a cool mug. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Darth Slone, your official partnered content creator for Expansive Worlds. And let's get a line out there because we've not caught sidewinder yet. Just going to jig, drop it right off the side. Before we hop into all the locations, guys, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button that you see watermarked over there in the corner or straight down below. Absolutely free. Let's give credit where credit is due, guys. We want to thank Ender for being the first person to put this together. A lot of times it is Phantom Shark, and he also posted this on there. But the first person to have all four of them on the Discord last night in a nice little post is Ender. And Ender was also the one to find Sidewinder, which is where we are setting right now. If you look here, we are right below Empty Fork. Sidewinder is probably maybe the most aggravating fish to catch that requires the most patience. Toss up between Sidewinder and Mermaid. I have not caught Sidewinder or Mamlambo yet. I did catch, as you'll see, I'll drop the footage in. I did catch Store Henrik and Mostrenca really quick, like super quick last night. And we just didn't get these two, and it's going to require a little patience. If you look here, I am using the Growler X 99-pound line with the True Mediator on it. I'm using a 3/0 worm, just jigging up and down, and eventually you'll come around. We think what happens with Sidewinder is he has a really wide radius. Now it may help to cast out in a fan a little bit and reel back in slowly. You might attract him quicker that way. 110.69 pound fish. So good luck out there with Sidewinder. On to Norway, guys. We are here at location at the waterfall. That rock right there, I looked down and saw. A lot of times I will spot Store Henrik before I even cast, but I look down here. Always get to the edge of a rock because you don't want to hook it and then cut your line on the edge of a rock. So that's, just kind of look down at your feet, make sure you're standing on the edge. But I saw it right there swimming, and I used, he wouldn't come after the float. Sometimes he's kind of like Mostrenca and will stare at it for a minute. And with as fast as this water's moving, I think it's best in this location especially to just put a bottom feeder on so that it sits there in one spot. I casted right in front of him. Eventually he come over and bit, and I just used a number 2 liver. Just a number 2 liver. You don't want to go too big because he's only like a 21 pound. Let's look at him. As you can see here, Store Henrik is a 21.70 pound legendary. It doesn't take very big gear. Now I had 22 pound line on, braided, and it was tough. It was tough because it does fight a little bit. He packs a little more punch than what you'd think. You see this trailhead here, they're not named, but you can summon a vehicle and you can kind of stay on the path here for a little bit and then venture off the path. The reason I like to take my Jeep right there is because if I don't see Store Henrik, I'll fast travel and fast travel back, and a lot of times that will reset the legendary in a new location, and I'll do that a few times. I didn't have to last night. I looked down and saw it immediately, but sometimes I'll fast travel a few times and then I'll come back in and I'll see it. I like to sight fish for Store Henrik, so right here's where it's at. Good luck out there. I'll drop that footage in now.
Hey, show me your screen real quick where you're at, because I can't remember which spot you were talking about, the middle spot or the higher up spot.
Biting right now. Yeah, it's the middle. It's the middle spot.
Okay.
Why is it? What size line do I have on here? We caught it.
Ding dong, the twit is dead. Anyway.
There it is, Store Henrik, just like that. All right, guys, here's the important thing on Mostrenca. Multiplayer offline, set it on nighttime. and go in here to the cave. Now, as soon as we spawn in here, I was standing up there at the boat valet when I spawned in, and I heard Mostrenca right off the bat as soon as I spawned in. I turned around, I look, and I saw her right through there, as you'll see in the video I'm getting ready to drop. But before we do that, let's take a little closer look at Mostrenca. 52.29 pound legendary. I think we just put on a 2-aught cheese and threw it out there. Now, she is lazy and peculiar, and she'll sit there and stare at it for a while sometimes, but just throw it right in front of her nose and give her a couple minutes, and she'll eventually, as you'll see in the video, she'll come over and bite. But we are right here on the map, as you know, in the cave. You have a fast travel point, nice and convenient to get to. Now, Dad's a Psycho said that she was on the other side of that pillar there, so she might be a little harder to hear and see. Make sure that your flashlight is turned on. And if your flashlight's turned on, you should be able to see her, but just go toward the sound. Unlike Mermaid, the sound on Mostrenca is directional, so it will get louder as you get closer. And just turn around, stop every once in a while. You should be able to pinpoint where she's at, and if you got your flashlight on, you should see her near the surface. That's why you choose nighttime. If you choose nighttime, she'll be floating near the surface. You'll hear her gurgling. Just throw it out there and wait. Usually a couple minutes and she'll come back. I caught her real quick. Let's drop that footage in and show you guys.
Last time I caught it, it was on the other side of that.
I see her right there. Right
Do
there.
you see it by the dock?
I see her right there. Right there. So you just leave it there. Make sure your flashlight's on. She's going to sit there for a minute. And then
she'll sit there and be a diva about it.
Yeah, and then she'll just decide, you know what?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go buy that.
I do think I want some lake water soaked cheese with a sharp, shiny thing sticking out of it. After all. And then she'll come by it.
On second thought.
That does sound delicious. You call him the Cinderella man. He's got about 400 yards. Use a 6-iron.
Oh, that's spot on. What's up? Bill's a Psycho. Want to change his name to Bill's a Psycho. Here she comes. Just a walking down the street singing do I do what did do. Something there all the time.
Yeah. That's always
Rhyme all the time. Diddy dum diddy do.
Shuffling her feet, singing do what
Why don't we go catch them all except for Mamlambo? Got to have a heart catheter in a few hours, so trying to stay sane. Oh, prayers, my friend. And copyright, exactly. Exactly. All right, guys, you are looking at the legendary Mamlambo right there. She was a little stubborn for me last night. I was unable to get her to bite. Sometimes she can become stubborn, but as you can see, 66.14 pound legendary. We're using a 2-aught frog. But guys, I am using the big Growler X bait caster. You know, throw you a big line on there. This is a 66 pound fish. Remember to twitch. I've got a 2-aught frog. Just going to sit here and do this a bunch of times and just kind of in a fan and watch for her to jump out of the water. So I'm just going to keep it, you know, in a fan out in front of me right there. Keep going back and forth, just twitching, and eventually I'll get lucky. And what I think is going to happen, I think she patrols this big area here. Right now I could be unlucky and she could be over here on the other side. So a couple options. You can keep fast traveling back and forth after you cast a little bit, or you can just wait it out because you don't know. You don't know when she's going to come back around through here, but I think she patrols. And if you keep casting in a fan, eventually, you know, like that right there, if this is her patrol area, then I'm covering this big chunk right here and I just got to wait for her to get back here. You know, sometimes it's quick, sometimes it can take a minute. This one, credit to Roomy Canoe, who was actually last night, I was up here And Roomy Canoe was in my lobby. He was part of my Vader's crew, coming out searching, my legendary search party crew that I do on Wednesday nights. And I was up here searching this spot, and Roomy Canoe was down here searching this spot and ended up catching it. And so I want to thank Ender, and I think Phantom Shark probably put this together again too. Ender was the first person. Yeah, Phantom Shark's also got his up there. He's always good to put everything together in one nice little spot in the official Angler Discord as well. But Ender last night caught Sidewinder, and Mamlambo went to Roomy Canoe. Phantom Shark actually found La Mostrenca on Spain, and Boats Fan found Henrik over on Norway. So these are your fish this week, guys. We still got 2 to go, Sidewinder and Mamlambo, and they are not easy. So good luck out there, guys. And don't forget, guys, when we hit 50,000 subscribers, we're giving away an Xbox Series X, guys. So spread the word on that. Sooner we can get there, the sooner we're going to give away a brand new Xbox Series X to a lucky viewer. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, or it's right straight down below as well. And hit that like button. And comment. Comment on the video. Let me know which of these do you dread the most. I can go ahead and tell you it's Sidewinder for me. But good luck out there. Hope you catch them. My name's Darth Slone.